Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Noita. Big episode of Noita here at the end of a week of big failures, at the end of a day of big failures, where I'm sure that none of that stuff's ominous, everything's gonna be fine. Here's where we're at. Number one, I don't actually know if these are the right wands for this situation. I mean, I got an explodey wand and a pretty good drill wand. This is probably not necessary. As you could tell, although we are now descending into the Hisi base, we still have the first two wands that the game gave us, because that is how the wand thing has been going so far. I do have Energy Orb on a wand that, thanks to add mana, can just cast it as much as I would like to cast it, which totally rules. And then, we got Luminous Drill. I have this, the Cursed Sphere, a projectile that brings bad luck to anyone it hits. Don't know what this does, haven't fired it yet. I'm excited to see if maybe it's really cool. If we're gonna replace the thing in here, the problem is this wand is garbage. Yeah, I can't even fire Rock Spirits once. Honestly, I don't think we are gonna replace this, because I'm gonna throw this wand away. This is the hope. So I'm just gonna do this for right now. We have Projectile Duplication. This is another case where I'm frustrated by the lack of numbers. Your projectiles have what chance to duplicate? And I'm how much more vulnerable to projectile damage? There's absolutely no reason for there not to be two percentages in this tooltip. And then I took Perk Lottery, and it got us extra perk. And then in this Holy Mountain, I became a vampire. So here's the deal. We have garbage wands and 154 max HP, but we have a source of healing, relatively reliable healing, I think, and a wand that's maybe totally bananas, and another one that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So, here's hoping, y'all. And if we die 3 seconds into this, then we'll just start another run. Okay, that's great. There's something missing from that pedestal over there. Get. Let me see. Where might that have gone? Something below us. Oops, yeah. Projectile Duplication. Hooray. It happens. So somewhere around here, there's a guy with a wand, and I don't want to get wanded. In case it is a bad danger wand. Okay, well that's a danger. They are cognizant of the danger. Not cognizant enough, apparently. Oh no, they died in a horrible accident. Who could have foreseen this? Nice thing about Energy Orb, of course, is that all of the non-metal surfaces in this area are extremely diggable, thanks to this very good orb that I found. Okay, you know what? This might be bad luck time. Oh, it's that thing. And yeah, it's gonna shoot lightning sometimes. Okay, we know about this. We have seen an enemy who does this thing. You know, honestly, I think that's probably pretty good. I hate this guy. I hate the rifle version of this thing. The one with the mortar cannon is so much more interactable. So wait, does it bounce like his does? Yes, it does. Neat. Oh, come on. It sure is a good thing that guy leads me so much. Hate it. Drink. Oh, the blood, yes. I do not like that they are full of the little guys. Them continuing to spawn little guys, okay, I get it. That's they're the commander of the military force. So they make soldiers show up. But I do not think that the soldiers should literally emerge from their flesh in this way. That is the part that I am upset about. Could you perhaps die? Thank you. Allow me to feast. Okay, this is working pretty well, in fact. Oh, I'm submerged. Shoot. Yeah, this is a tricky thing about drinking liquids. You can't do it while submerged in them. Oh, eaten snow. I have frozen my stomach. Don't ingest the snow. Listen, I'm from a part of the world where it snows a lot. I have eaten my fair share of snow in my day. It does not make it harder for you to move around. That ain't reality. And as we all know, I'm shocked to see this from Noita, a game that is otherwise 100% perfectly realistic in every way. Do they really need to do 41 damage per bullet? Is that how that needs to go? Not going after that money. Money is suicide. Just gonna drink up some health right quick here. Yeah, I'm eating snow. Whatever. How am I gonna make this consumable? Also, I should bottle... If there's any left here, I should bottle it. I feel like you should be able to drink it while you're in it, like, quite easily, in fact. So we need to lower the size of this thing, right? Yeah, like, say, I can drink now. Stomach fullness is a problem that we don't usually have to deal with. I guess the good news is that the water is less dense, so it floats to the top, or is more buoyant, or ask me anything about physics. Don't eat the snow, just drink the blood. Why is it so hard? Can I drink here? Nope, I am very slightly submerged. There we go, that's perfect. Give it to me. I must feast. There we go. There's that good normal Noita stuff that we've all been looking for. Just ate a portion of a corpse or something. Don't know what that was. Shouldn't have done that. Things not to put inside of your body. Whatever that was is at the top of the list. Also, blood. The blood of strangers. For the record, kids don't try this at home. So that's a problem. But you know what would make it not a problem? Damn it. Here, hold on. Let's try to bank shot him. Nope, not quite. I think it's a solid plan. Did terrify myself a small amount. Got him. This is gonna work, right? He's not gonna move. Yeah. So I wonder if the lightning cloud disappeared immediately because the dude died on the first strike? Or does my version of this always have it disappear after one? I'm trying to think. We didn't actually see multiple strikes from any of the others, did we? Die. Come over here and die. This is the guy who doesn't shoot unless he's very, very close, I think, so. Oh, good. Nuance. Oh no, what a time to miss. Oh, interesting. I gave bad luck to that lighting fixture. So apparently it can afflict things that you would not expect some of the time. Definitely the plan. Okay, winner. I'll take it. Spells per cast 6. So I guess let's be very smart about how we use this. I gotta tell you, I feel probably weaker than we have ever been at this point in the game. Getting down to the Hisi base. This is not an easy spot. Not an easy part of the deal. Okay, it is chasing him a little bit, but oh, he's moving out of the way. Okay, yeah, it does strike multiple times if it doesn't get him right away, and then it dissipates as soon as it has cleared the target. And it looks like maybe that counts as an accident kill. Do those guys usually drop 4 gold? Maybe they do. That guy is immune to explosion damage. I remembered it as soon as I pressed the button. I was like, this isn't actually going to work. Okay. Okay, we're doing all right. Nope, that's a turret. I'm surprised I can move that. Get down there. I was sort of expecting physics damage to occur there. Who wants to die doing stupid garbage? As always, it's me. I'm the one. So I'm hoping that, like, we'll get... If we could just get a couple of decent ones here, maybe a heart, and then get to the next area and get a little bit of love on the perk lottery. Oh, right. Those things have collision for some reason. Let's just destroy that. You know, there's no reason that this couldn't turn into a good run. Stupid random explosions I'm not looking at. Okay, I accidentally caused an electrical thing to happen. Is it... It looks like it's over? I think it's over. Just gonna spray a little bit of water over here so that I don't catch fire. And then we're gonna... Oh my god, did you see it? The quality of the bank shot. Kind of incredible. This is not safe. They know I am here, and they are ready to do horrible things to me. I should be, like, elsewhere. Okay. A little bit of lightning. A little bit of lightning did a thing. Oh god, they're coming at me from multiple sides. That guy just took three orbs to the face and survived. Because the universe is perilously unfair. Get him. Get him. Oh, it got him. It actually did got him, though. Here's a great idea. Why don't you all die horribly and leave a lot of blood behind? Thanks. It's actually, like, super cool of you. Am I not drinking? Why am I not? I guess I must be... I must be slightly submerged. Is there, like, a little bit? Okay. Guess I'll just get some bloody snow in me here. Yeah, feast. Okay, so what is in this? This is an oil potion. Levitation I could maybe see being useful. Let's spray the oil over here, and then we're going to bottle some of that blood up there. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is a good plan that's being executed sensibly, and that's why everything is going so fine right now. I do wish that that was a faster process. I kind of wish that there was a button you can press to just upend. Like, if you think about how quickly the liquid comes out of the bottle if you throw it and it smashes. Alright, that'll have to do. I wish you could get something a little bit more analogous to that. This was a good place to pick up vampirism. There's a lot of enemies in this biome that are filled with blood. Which sounds like a thing... I mean... Listen, you know, video games. That sounds like a thing that shouldn't be a challenge, but sometimes there are not a lot of blood. There's not a lot of blood around. Oh, it does just do damage on impact, too. I was not even really thinking about that, but yeah. That's cool. Ooh, evasive maneuvers. Check this guy out. Somebody learned some maneuvers at the academy. Am I producing blood? I think I'm shooting corpses and it's making more blood come out of them? That's good information. Let's fill up my two containers, my two blood containers. Why do they even make video games where you can't drink the blood of your enemies? I ask you. Jeez, that's really... It takes a lot of blood to fill a bottle. Fortunately, these are all blunderbuss dudes and not, damn it, and not rifle dudes. You know, the dangerous ones who actually hit me, is what I was gonna say. Like a fool. Take that. Enjoy the consequences of my hubris. Oh, okay, I'm about to enjoy the consequences of my hubris. Okay. Ooh. I just fall straight through the blood. Get it. Get all the blood. All the blood. Get it all. There's definitely water in my blood. It's like drinking from a houseplant. Get as much as I can. Get as much as I can. Okay. And then also drink it. Also drink the sweet, sweet blood. Certainly eating some stuff. There's also solid matter here. No two ways about that. That's definitely happening. Okay. Can you remember why parents were worried the kids would learn things from video games? It's slipping my mind at the moment. Okay, don't go up there. Hate it, hate it, hate it down here. You need to not... Yep. Be alive. That is, in fact, what I was thinking. You know what you need? Luck. I wonder if that has infinite range. Actually, it looks like that did kill him. Yes, it's still in... Ow. My feet. That dude electrocuted my feet. Why is it on fire? There's nothing flammable. It's all blood. Right? Okay, I'm continuously catching fire and then going out. My feeling is that, given how much blood is on me, I should not, in fact, be catching fire at all. That's my take on the situation. Also, there should not be a fire. It is illogical. Look at that. It is illogical for there to be any fire in this location. Look at all of the water. Blood and water and chili water. Okay, we're going to just spray out a little. There we go. Now it's pure blood. How is this happening? There's no bottom. Okay, whatever. Feast. For real though, how is this water staying here when I can fall? Whatever. Whatever, man. Hey, look, we found it. Okay, these are all garbage. I don't want any of these. Do I want to sacrifice precious blood to the hourglass? I think not. So do we then, for the purposes of learning things, want to put some other stuff in the hourglass? Because it does potentially have more capabilities, right? Nothing in Noita is ever as simple as it seems. That's my feeling. I'm going to put levitation in it. Let's see what happens. There we go. So it responded to the blood pretty quickly, right? Like, we didn't even have to fill the whole bottom. Partially, I'm doing this because I want to use this bottle for blood. So, I guess I could have gotten down there and... Well, I can't fit through that, right? Alright, so nothing happens there. Maybe we would need more. I think we needed more than one full bottle of blood to do that. So, to get it to turn blood into gold. There's a good chance that it just turns whatever liquid you put into it into gold, I guess. You know, once the volume is sufficient. So is this full? There's fire in my potion. Is there, though? That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Is it now just a blood potion? Yes. Okay. Good. How do I make there not be liquid, or fire on top of liquid? Because, like, that's a question I shouldn't have to ask. Fires should just go out naturally, which they currently do not, which is weird. Like, look at that. This room is still on fire, despite the fact that there's nothing flammable in it. Okay. You know what? This is what you get. Oh. Okay, that works. I'm just gonna let this guy swim over here naturally, and then we shall dispatch him. And then we are going to fill this vial with blood. But, like, I would love to not fill it with blood and also fire. And as long as there's just fire sitting on top of the blood for no reason eternally, I can't guarantee that that is going to be able to happen. Right, like that fire definitely went in my potion. Yep. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Okay. I don't really know how to do this aside from, like, let's submerge. Quickly pull both of these out, fill them. Okay. And then here, I'm not... Oh, I am, I guess. I'm a little submerged. We just need to lower the water level a tiny bit. There we go. Now I can drink. So we're getting some water in us, but we're also getting blood. I am healing slowly. Okay. This perk seems very good. Oh, okay. Let's maybe not let that happen. Let's maybe make this somebody else's problem. That guy has... Okay. That guy has a wand that he needs to not have anymore. Did he die? He did. Okay, yep, that's a wand of giant firebolt with chain spell. Yo! This is very exciting. I've never seen chain spell before. Cast a copy of itself. So you can get a lot of copies of a limited spell. So, do we just discard the... I mean, this wand seems great, though, right? But I do kind of want to have a drill... I don't want to throw away the drill wand. It might be the case that this is just not actually that interesting. And the wand that it's in isn't very good. It has had some utility for us here. And it's going to have utility against any kind of largely stationary enemy. So, like, it'll be good against the flowers in the jungle, but not against anything else, really, right? Like, certainly not the actual dangerous stuff. Yeah, I think I'm glad that we got to try it. It's a cool spell. I like it a lot. Let us divest ourselves of it in favor of greater things. All right, heal up quickly before this thing makes a situation. Okay, that guy down there also has a wand. Wow, that thing did not have a lot of health left. Okay, but what if you died, though? You know, not that compelling. So we face now a new conundrum. Do I empty my water bottle and just fill that with blood as well? Blood puts out fire, but blood does not deal with toxic sludge very well. And also, we still sometimes need to rinse stuff off of ourselves, and like a water bottle will be useful for that, because we don't want to spend our blood that way. Not when we can spend it on healing. So I guess I'll continue to roll with one bottle that is just water. It's probably a good idea. Maybe that guy just never shoots under any circumstances? Okay, let's... No, blowing up his corpse does not really... Oh, I got a little... I ingested oil. There was oil in the... Nope, don't eat that. Okay. Let's not eat the vomit, shall we? Apologies to everyone else who just got the same feeling in their stomach that I did. That's my bad. I was just trying to consume all the delicious blood. Surely you can understand that. Oh god. Okay, there we go. So enemies, even enemies of the exact same type, seem to produce wildly varying amounts of blood. Which is a real shame. I guess we know that if you cause a non-fatal injury to an enemy, it will sometimes just produce whatever its internal fluids are for a considerable period of time. This is making all of that blood up there unusable. You monster. Please die? Okay. Jesus. So, you know, maybe we'd be better off with a spell, a primary damage spell that does less damage per hit. So that we're not killing things quite as quickly. Oof. That was almost really bad. God, I hate how far away enemies can see you from. It's not even that I necessarily think I should be able to outrange all the enemies. I just hate that all enemies can outrange me. How are you alive? The guy took multiple point-blank energy orbs and was fine. Why do the snipers have so much more health than all other enemies? Well, I'm not probably going to be able to go up there and get that stuff. I mean, maybe we should just bounce. We have a ton of money. Maybe we get lucky in the next area perk-wise. But, like, what I'm really hoping for is hearts, right? We have a tremendous ability to repair damage after it happens, but a somewhat limited capacity for surviving damage initially. Oh, please die. Oh, please die. Oh, please die. Okay. Hearts. I mean, listen, I wouldn't say no to another good wand, but hearts, please. Okay, that's going to become a situation. Yeah, that's a lot of enemies. Ugh. Enjoy, everyone. Okay. Put self out and then jump through the portal. I tried. Now let's refill this. Yeah, I tried. Okay. Ooh. Always casts bonus damage. That is definitely interesting. That's a rock. That's some garbage. That's some garbage. Always casts necromancy. A thing that I don't actually think I like. But yeah, this thing, it's a non-shuffle wand. It has good mana. This is definitely a thing we should buy. So, let us dump these from this wand, because this wand is like old garbage. We should absolutely replace that. Okay, let's figure some things out here. So we probably just want to move Chaincast over into our good new wand, right? Energy orb costs 30 mana. This thing makes it basically free. So with this thing adding with the 105 mana charge speed on this, we should have no problem at all. Wow, this really brings down the recharge time. Hold on, we might be making an even more effective digging wand here. Okay, and we know that cast chain will bounce a spell toward nearby enemies, so this kind of gives it a homing property, but it also lets me actually control the initial shot, which I like very much. And then we just have some bonus damage in here, and we could throw quadruple spell on that and really make it a nightmare, but I don't know that we can tack too many more spells onto that thing at the moment. I do think we will keep a giant firebolt wand. There's not really a lot of benefit to these modifiers being in here. Let's see. You know what? I have some more rock spirits. So 6 casts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus another 3. Yeah, so when this casts, it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And dump all of those rock spirits on people? No, it won't. it will only actually cast 4 of them. Because max mana is a problem. So, in that case, let's just save this. We'll just keep this on hand. Does Digging Bolt... I haven't really used this much. I don't think this chops through extremely dense rock, though. It's hard to imagine wanting to use this when we have... I'm gonna throw these away. Because it's actively making that wand less effective. Yeah, this is not ideal. Having some recharge time problems here. So, like, cast delay down. If we put one of these in the wand, that does increase its effectiveness considerably. What if I put the quadruple spell modifier in it? Actually, what if I just put this thing in it? So now it's double scattering. Yeah, that's not bad. The cast delay is a little bit ugly. But I don't reckon there's too much that can be done about that. So when you fire this thing, there's a cast delay of 0.18. You would think this would drop it to 0. Maybe what I'm actually seeing is the recharge time? Yeah, we're actually seeing the recharge time. And unfortunately, we can't bring that down... Well... Hold on. Maybe we want to bring some of these in, and then if we just make sure that they're all firing simultaneously. I still want that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Welcome aboard 2 drilling bolts. If we throw another one in there, it's just going to increase the cast delay again, right? And the recharge time is already low enough. Yeah, so I think that's actually all we're doing here. Unless any of these have, like... I guess... No, never mind. I was going to say, the Necromancy Wand does have 510 mana charge speed, but it also has such a low mana max that it wouldn't really even be useful. Alright, so, I mean, I feel like you have to take Explosion Immunity every time it's available. Come on, Perk Lottery. Damn it. I mean, it gave me 1 extra perk right away when I took it. It let me also take extra perks, so I guess it is as though it didn't cost us anything. It's fine. Okay, so, question. Do we want to try to go back up to the surface and explore, like, the cloudscape? Because I don't necessarily feel that we have what it takes in the position we are in to go further down. It might be a good idea for us to, like, look around and see if we can't get some further stuff going on in places where we're in less danger. Although I guess, are we in less danger if we go back up? The stuff that's going on up there in the places we have left is actually pretty scary. I'm having a real hard time killing this damn thing. There we go. Okay, that's a problem. Oh, wow, really? It's an unbelievable shot, sir. Don't be on fire, please. Please cut that shit out. Oh my god, it's such a heavy projectile. I literally can't shoot him. It doesn't go high enough up. Jesus. Okay, so what we've just learned is that this wand is real important. 2-way fireball thrower magic bolt. Okay. I'm gonna abandon this for a second. We got ants incoming. Let's just give them a welcome. Or, on the other hand, don't give them a welcome because the rock spirits elect not to fight them. Rock spirits will not fight a flying ant under any circumstances. Too scary, they say. This place sucks. Well, that was cool, though. Is the cast delay on that really, like, 20 seconds? I guess the projectile itself must be adding cast delay, right? So, yeah, maybe. Okay. Okay, can we all stop spawning new enemies to come and fight me? Jesus. Drink, drink, drink. Is there a way... Is there a way to just drink the blood without eating whatever flooring it's on top of? Because that's my ideal universe. I do not wish to eat the jungle. Okay, I just... there was a body part there that still had a lot of blood left in it, I guess, and I chomped it real good. So we should chomp the body parts. Yeah, doing that definitely produces blood. It also makes me very sick. Never mind, don't do that. Don't do that. Ingesting... I did not... Hold on. The cause of me vomiting cannot be that I ingest... Because, like, you're running into a chicken and the egg kind of situation with that explanation. Alright. Well, this blood is now contaminated. This is... I mean, it was... I guess it was medical waste before, but it's even more medical waste now. I think I'm going to abandon this wand, because I don't trust these little dudes, but I do trust Magic Bolt. I trust Magic Bolt with my life. Look at this wand. Yeah. I think we're going to keep using this thing, but, like, that's a potentially interesting edit. And then let's try to get to a wall. We've only ever gone up to the right. Or gone out to the right. Maybe this would be a good opportunity to find if there is something out to the left. Of course, we got to get there. Who knows if we will survive our path to the right. We're going to try, at least. Or at the left. Why do I always want to dig in the same direction? Nah. It does have 3 spells per cast, which is neat, but shuffle and, you know. You know how I feel about shuffle. Yeah, I don't really feel up to the task of fighting the kinds of things we find in this biome. I feel very weak this run. And certainly better now than I was, but, like, still bad. Well, I tried. Get him, chain bolts. I mean, it is, of course, worth noting that the chaining functionality of Chain Bolt is not like the entire story. Chain Bolt is itself legitimately a very good projectile, super fast moving and quite high damage. So honestly, I do think that the range aside, I think that this is kind of less good of a combat situation than if we just had actual Chain Bolt. But the range is really something. Trying to fight these guys with normal Chain Bolt range would really suck. Please don't pick up my wands. Why are you still alive is my question. Also, where did that chest come from? Was that always there? Yes, get it. Get it all. Well, some of it. Get it, some of it. Okay, he's got some kind of shield on him. Chest has Did it... Okay. Ah. Well, there's a wand and we should check it out. That's a shield. I don't know if I have a way of dealing with that. Some of our projectiles are making it through. Not clear what the rules of that wand are. Oh, look at all this blood. Cast 1 random modifier. Yo, look at all the mana, though. It's a good wand. I don't know. I think I would remove this. This seems like a great way to kill yourself. Do we want to take this over something else? I mean, like, giant firebolt's only okay. The damage isn't even as good. It's like Death Cross, basically. Except that the fireball, the actual firebolt itself weighs like 10,000 pounds and you can't hit anything with it. You know what? I'm taking this. The wand, we can build with that wand. It's a beautiful thing. Can I please have a little drink? Nope. How about here? There we go. There's too much damn water in this blood. Okay. Well, definitely made myself sick to my stomach. Consuming things. I'm not sure what I'm consuming that's doing that so consistently. It's like you would think that vampirism would make it safe for you to consume blood. Because otherwise, like, what the fuck are we doing here? Oh, wow. That one had a lot left in it. It's weird that the enemies, they stop bleeding while they still have so much blood in them. They seem to be giving off various fumes. Not great. Okay. You are still alive, in fact. Although, also, you are visibly poisoned? No, it's probably slime. There we go. Okay, what's in here? Nothing. It's kind of the same wand we just picked up, except with lower capacity. And slightly worse. I mean, the recharge time's a little bit better, but yeah, I'll stick with this one, thanks. Okay, to the left. I gotta say, I feel like we came out of that in pretty good shape, actually. Yeah, I'm feeling alright about our situation. I don't know what was in the chest. I assume it broke during the fighting. Oh. Calls the anger of the earth. I don't trust that at all. This is... I mean, this wand has a quadruple spell in it, and I'd love to take that, but I don't think we're going to pick up the wand for it. Wait, is there a... Okay, something outside of this window. Just grab focus. Annoying thing for that to do. I guess great that it wasn't in combat. Was there a biome to the left of this? There is, isn't there? Maybe that's why I never tried to get out that way. You know, this is a situation where the heaviness of Firebolt would not matter very much. Oh my god. I hate that. I hate how much that happened. I would like it if that had happened less than that. I'm out. I mean, what's my combat plan here? I mean, this, you're really looking at it, huh? I'm just saying, the big spider guy is like... it's a slightly healthier threat. We don't have any tricksy crit shenanigans or anything. I hate the fact that these trees are background elements until the moment when them not being background elements would be a problem, and then suddenly they block projectiles. It's like they know and they step forward for the express purpose of ruining your day. Okay. Alright. I mean, we should see what that is. God. Right, everywhere. Everywhere, always. Why did I think I could go to a place and it would be okay? Have I learned nothing from the last year? Oh. Sparkbolt double trigger is definitely cool. I don't think we replace... I mean, this has another damage boost in it. The Sparkbolt double trigger is legitimately really cool. This wand is not that much worse. I mean, I guess it's like, it is 60 points of mana per second. But like, Sparkbolt double trigger is really cool. I mean, we have Sparkbolts with trigger though, right? Yeah, like, we don't need this. Let's keep the good wand. Enemy wizard. And I'm extra vulnerable to projectile damage, if I remember correctly, so... obviously that's a problem. Yeah, I will say that. There's a lot of parts of the dungeon where being, like, projectiles are not the scariest thing that's happening, but the worst parts are definitely full of enemy wizards, so maybe I'm going to end up really regretting projectile duplication. Like, the further we get in the run, the better it gets, though, right? In terms of, like, the amount that it boosts our offense. So, I don't know. Okay, here we go, here we go. We'll just dig in through here. This could take a little while. It might, in fact, take a second. So, I'm gonna leave y'all here, and I'll bring you back in if we actually get somewhere meaningful. Okay, a mere 9.5-ish minutes of digging later, I'm guessing, based on the timeline on the YouTube video that is on the other monitor, we have broken through, and we know that there's that snowy area. I guess that's what we've broken through to, the snowy area, like near where the lake was, right? We got into this a little bit when we took the Essence of Fire, and then we've seen it while digging from, while trying to dig around to the Alchemy Ghost boss. So, I guess that's where we're at. So, like, we should be able to get back to the surface pretty easily from here. And then the question is, like, what do we actually want to do? Do we want to try to see what's in this snow place? I was kind of thinking we'd head back toward the surface, toward the clouds. Because we could go all the way left and then get into the cloudscape by just climbing the wall. But I mean, since we're here, whatever about this place is special is probably at the bottom, right? Like, let's just go to the bottom. Let's go to where it stops going downward and dig across. Maybe maybe it's gonna be easier than I thought. Hi there, random ghoul. How are you doing? Yeah, we'll just see if there's anything at the bottom of this spooky snow area. I was kind of hoping that walking right over to the edge of it would give us a name. No such luck. I like the quality of the enemies here. This is stuff I feel like we can handle with our current armaments. One thing that I do think is a huge bummer with the snowy wasteland. Okay. One thing that I think is a huge bummer. Yeah, I know the air's cold. With this strategy of like digging out and finding new areas and looping back to the surface and everything, is that you don't get to Holy Mountain anymore. Once you have started doing it, you're just sort of like outside of the normal function of the game. And I would like to be able to, you know, spend our money. Does kind of feel like we're collecting gold for nothing at this point. Okay, it's starting to get weird. It's starting to get all procedurally slippery here. Well, I mean, I think let's continue going down. Hold on, let me maintain vision of the wall. Let's keep going down until it shows us something else. So we know that at the bottom of the cavern under the desert, there was a floor of cursed rock, right? Let's do that here, and then we'll go up from the cursed rock. And I'm sure that'll show us something. If there's something valuable at the bottom of all this, that'll be a way to find it. I am very, very comforted by the stuff we're seeing here, by the types of resistance we're seeing here. Are we at full? We are not exactly at full. I cannot, for some reason, cannot consume. Okay. Oh, all the blood's freezing. Ah, damn it. You gotta be really careful. Okay. I can drink blood that's on frozen rock. Yeah, it's pretty good that we have a huge number of energy orbs at our disposal at any given moment. So otherwise, this could be really annoying to dig through. The digging wand we have set up with the bolts, or with the digging bolts and the laser, not amazing. Not the fastest digging wand we've ever had. It was taking a while to travel. I don't think we went anywhere near as far to the left as we had to go to the right. Although I guess I was digging for like almost 10 minutes. We certainly didn't dig for 10 minutes. Well, with the black hole wand, we went through pretty quickly on the hole. But that's got to be. You're getting more distance per second with the black hole wand. That's got to be true. Where are these enemies even like? How do they get down here? Explain to me the ecology of this area. Where's my snowy wasteland zoo books? I need to understand what's happening here. Because I'm violating the Prime Directive at maximum efficiency. violating the Prime Directive is my Prime Directive, but I'd like to at least understand what I'm doing. Boy, I just let myself fall onto that extremely dense rock without even thinking about it, despite the fact that I cannot usually visually tell the difference between extremely dense rock and cursed rock, so that was maybe not that smart. Okay, so here's the other wall. I guess let's just go this way. It is possibly the case that there's like a normally generated... In fact, we know for a fact there's a normally generated area in the... above where we are now, right? Oh, interesting. It goes down again. So I'm wondering if the thing we ought to do is go upward, but it looks like we're out of... looks like we're out of squiggle space as it is, so maybe this is a fine way to continue. Drink, drink, drink. You know, I do think it's a little bit silly that, like, vampirism's kind of my deal now. I love to consume the hemoglobin, and if you press down anywhere remotely near, like, some mud or some coal or a body part, your character will just gladly jam that all the way into their entire being. But if you try to eat some blood ice, if you press down on blood ice when your character's whole deal is that they love to drink a blood, nothing happens. You treat it like it's completely impossible to move this stuff. This rules. What a good wand. Yeah, like, I wonder when we're gonna hit the bottom. Somewhere. There must be a bottom. It's super weird to me, though, that it keeps, like, stair-stepping down like this. So we're still seeing the same enemies. Boy, that guy's got a vertical, huh? Slowly but surely, we map a randomly generated world. Wow. Is that gold coming back? There it is. You know, there's a lot of physics involved in the sudden creation and then destruction of the number of projectiles that we're producing here. Okay, maybe we've found the bottom. My guess is that whatever... Oh. I know that sound. Is this one that we've... This is totally one we've not seen before. Well, okay then. Summon Deercoy. That's a little bit disappointing, because we already know about Deercoy. Well, listen, I'm not opposed. Okay, so there's an orb. Oh, right, and the first time you get a new orb, you don't get any health out of it. In this way, then, nature generates by means of this sulfur the different kinds of metals in the veins of the earth according to the diversity of degrees and alterations. This is volume 9. If you put all the emerald tablets together, are they like an alchemy manual, maybe? Because this is text I might expect to find in a thing that is all about the transformation of things to other things. You know, we just gotta find a way of producing gold that doesn't also turn me to gold. And it does kind of look like we've hit the bottom here. I mean, we're going to keep going left for a minute. We're going to see if we can't see if anything interesting occurs. And if not, then I guess we go up through the snowy wasteland toward the surface, because we should, like, try to verify whether or not there's anything else of value in it. What a good wand. I'm really into. I don't know if you guys know this. I kind of like this game. I think that it's pretty okay. I'm really into the wand building system. It's just like, it's so satisfying to build a cool, functional wand to actually get to like engineer a real solution to your problems. Okay, so it's just gonna staircase upward. So let's try to go inside of the actual space here. Let's see what it's like in here. Is it just procedurally generated snowy wasteland? I mean, it might not be anything special aside from that orb. That might be the only thing of value in here. It is weird how easy this area is, right? Relative to all of the other stuff that we found that's off the beaten path. Because so far, even the things that were available from the initial rooms, thinking things like the spooky cave that leads to the alchemist area and stuff, like, all of that stuff has been a total nightmare, even with mid to late game gear, so to speak. But this area is arguably, at least so far, easier than the caves. Easier than the initial caves, because there's no, like, fire devils, and maybe we've just been lucky so far. Don't actually know how to get out of here, although obviously we could just... If it comes down to it, I can just dig through the wall. But, like, how are you supposed to enter this? We have to improvise a little bit, because we're coming upward instead of downward, but... Ow. Some good reaction speed. You took a bite out of me, now I shall return the favor. So we're back in nonsense space here. Places where Noita was not meant to go. Okay, that's just, you know, meat. Just normal meat of the kind that you might find in fractal machine nonsense space. Also known as Fimmins, for short. It's a thing we have to discuss a lot, so you need like an acronym. It saves a lot of time at the conferences. Okay, I was kind of hoping that number of them meant that there was some actual, like, level design, even computer level design over there, but it appears to be a whole lot of nothing. I mean, obviously you can enter it by blowing a hole in the side of the big lake, because that's how we did it when we got the Essence of Fire. We should have just stayed in the lake forever. You can't catch on fire in a lake. And so, like, we know there's an essence of fire. We know there's an essence of earth. There must be others, right? There's no way there's two elements and not any of the others. So I'm assuming we're going to find, like, a water and an air, probably. I wonder what those could be. Water could be, like... I mean, it could produce fluid constantly, but it would have to be... To keep up with what we've seen so far, it would have to be bad fluid, right? It couldn't be water. It's gonna make, like, toxic sludge or poison or something. I bet it's poison. Remember when I was talking about how not dangerous these enemies are? It's like... Maybe something happens if you just get them all? That would be my guess. If you manage to survive obtaining all of the essences, the combination of them transmutes into something else. You get like a different perk, maybe one that's actually helpful, right? I know it's Noita, but it could happen. This is really, like... It's crazy how huge these spaces are. This game is so much more than I thought it was, even after, frankly, a lot of hours. This is like what happened with Baba Is You, I feel like. The episode where we managed to pierce the rock wall and find the cavern under the desert was like that episode of the Baba Is You series. And if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, I'm not going to spoil it for you. I actually am pretty proud of it. I think it's one of the better ones. It might well be worth your time. It's quite a delightful game. And also, I'm present, which is... Many people have said, that's fine. It is semi-frequently the case that when people hear I'm going to be in a place that they are also going to be, they're like, okay. So these are the reviews that I get. How far down were we? I mean, I guess the answer is like a lot, right? You have to go down a long ass way to get to the jungle. But how are you meant to access all this? Like, if we had come in through like the wall of the lake, are we supposed to go through? I kind of feel like this is backstage. This is you're not supposed to be here space, it feels like. And that's why the level generation is different, right? So as to let you know that you are sort of like outside of the play space. You found your way behind the panels. Also, I guess if we're talking about bombing through from the lake, well, we must still be way below where you can do that. I'm just saying, like, there shouldn't be a big, quote-unquote, impassable rock wall. Because we know you can get through here, but we're still probably a lot below. I don't remember. Were we exploding through extremely dense rock? We weren't, right? Because that's non-trivial. They probably wouldn't make the essence able to do that. Then again, we don't know exactly how special the essences are. So, like, in theory at least, it shouldn't necessarily be that hard to survive having both the essence of earth and the essence of fire. You just need to have both the relevant immunity perks, right? Okay, we're still staircasing here. And that's not hugely likely. I mean, we've certainly not had the opportunity to do it, darn it. But it totally could happen, and it's not like a difficult thing. It's just a thing you'd have to wait until they come up at the same time, right? And then, I mean, with the two of them together, you could probably get just about anywhere you're going. You will be blowing up a lot of stuff. Okay. How do we... I guess... Oh, no, I poured out all my levitation. Shoot, this is actually a problem. Tiny bit of terrain. Okay. There we go. Don't know why that's there. Oh, freedom. Oh, find me freedom. Been climbing these frozen caverns for what feels like 1,000 years. The thing is, like, we could go get some more orbs. I'm assuming something cool happens if you get all of the orbs. So, like, anytime we find an orb, we're working on that quest, at least. But in terms of us just, like, getting stronger right now for the continued search, I don't know that we really have a lot to gain. I mean, there's still, obviously, we could get back down to where we're going, and there are holy mountains left to explore down there, past the jungle. You know, there's at least a couple we know. So I guess that is how we would continue to power up. Potentially find some more things to spend money on. But for the purpose of exploring up here, like, say I don't feel confident doing the alchemist area, because I don't really, like, honestly. Although, this is probably a lot of damage in total. I guess there's really nothing, right? The alchemist boss drops a health refill, and then, like, there are some more max HP ups, and I think... Did the alchemist drop a wand? I think the jump scare boss in the pyramid area did, I think, drop a wand. But yeah, like, I don't know. If we wanted to get more powerful up here, it seems like you kind of gotta come back up with the power you want to have. Maybe we're supposed to be descending further before doing that. Alright, so stuff that we definitely still need to do. I do want to explore the lake. We probably are not in a good place to do that this episode, but like if we could get fast swimmer or no drowning or something, I would like to see if there's anything in the lake, because it is quite a huge body of water from what we can tell. We still have never beaten the boss who comes up after you cross the lava to the east of the starting area. So that's worth doing. I don't have any idea how much health that boss has. I remember it seeming like we weren't able to hurt him last time we fought him, but last time we fought him, we were babes in the woods, you know? First of all, we are just broadly more effective now, but secondly, we know so much more now that I may well be able to discern some things about what's going on that we could not before. It may well just be the fact that last time we tried to fight him, I was trying to fight him with tier 1 wands, and we, you know, we could not do damage because, like, Blink Bolt, or Spark Bolt is not the way to do that. Oh, hey, the background. Hold on, I lost sight of the wall. Where's the wall? Because the background indicates that we're hitting the surface here. They really thought they had me there. Shoot, yeah, I should have stuck closer to the wall. Let's dig down. Okay, here we go. Here's the rock. Let us stay near the rock. Ow, what the I didn't even see what we hit. Okay, the frozen vault. So this is looking a little bit more like sort of Hisi in design. We do have... Yep. Definitely Hisi. We do have, of course, vials of blood, potions of blood that we can drink. Wow, that guy is tough. There's a lot more HP than I was expecting. Okay. I think we did not take damage there, basically, by the grace of God. Whatever gods there are in this place. Wow, really? You just survived that, huh? Well, that's very impressive for you. I am actually nearly dead. How do you drink directly from a bottle again? You have to right-click while it's equipped? No, you do it like this. Wow, 10% of a blood potion restores 4 HP. That is not a good solution for that. Well, we're low enough that... Listen, who am I to complain? It's a healing potion. That's not a thing you really get in Noita. Oh, hey, frozen steel gets cut through. Interesting. Well, I mean, there's got to be something at the bottom of this, right? Probably what we should do... Oh, jeez. So the pipes are what blew up and produced the huge amount of frozen vapor. What I was going to say is probably what we want to do is stay near the wall, right? We have our back against at least one direction that enemies are unlikely to emerge from. This should allow us to descend pretty quickly. What are the wands here like? Okay. They're good. They're high-level, powerful wands. Yo, this is actually, like, really good. So, 2 giant spitter bolt, intense concentrated light, freezing gaze, personal tentacler. We're definitely just replacing this thing, right? And that's a thing we don't know what it is. That is just a new enemy. Oh. I killed him by hitting him with the tank. So it seems like that guy gives a shield to any enemies who are nearby, and he is carrying... Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to try to get above this real fast. Nope, okay, well... I'm assuming he will damage me if I actually get hit by his, shock body. So yeah, he's giving off an aura like those skeletons that make everybody invincible. It looks like we can temporarily dispel some of his shielding, but it doesn't... Boy, it seems like it's very difficult to kill this guy. And I'm also assuming that... Oh, it's shooting shield projectiles at him. That's what's happening. I was like, wait a second, they're fighting. Let's let them resolve this. Alright. I'm gonna try... Yep. And now descend, quickly. Hopefully he hasn't left too many traps for us here. Okay. Alright, let's just continue on down, shall we? Well, that chamber's scary. Let's try and destroy these pipes. If they're gonna blow up and shoot garbage everywhere, it should happen before we're on top of them, right? I mean, he is on fire. Maybe that'll do it. Nope, never mind. He has recovered from the on fire. Oh, tough dude. Okay, and that looks like an enemy I don't think we've seen before. It's a style of enemy we've certainly seen before. But I don't think in that coloration. Okay, so enemies from above are locating us. I was really hoping that we had just gotten far enough away, but I guess enemies never stop chasing you at any distance, except for those guys who leash to the crystals. I suppose you guys could drop a huge amount of blood for me. It'd be, like, super helpful if you could just... There's a lot of blood pouring down from above, so something fun happened. We're in this situation again where all of the blood is on fire, and as such, we will... Ah! What the hell? That's not what I wanted to do. Although it did produce a lot of extra blood for some reason. Acid is just wasting all of my blood, but I can't, like, do anything about it. That's a ghost man. That's a man who's a ghost. Men who are ghosts can also be detonated. Who says they can't? You? Do you make the ghost rules? I find that unlikely. So, how am I supposed to do about this? I'll tell you what I'm supposed to do about this. I got a new plan. And it goes a little something like, get back inside the wall and never play fair ever again. I'm stuck on a small amount of wall and I can't do anything about that. Yep, that's so fucking stupid. I'm so tired of that happening. Like, 2 pixels got inside me somehow and then I couldn't move. And because they're inside me, I can't affect them with my wands at all. All of my stuff happens beyond them. I really, really, really like a lot of the stuff that's going on in this game, but God, I wish they would fix that. Just like, if a projectile, if a single pixel of dirt is like by itself, just have it stop existing. You know? That would solve 85% of the problems like this that we have. Oh, what a bummer. What a bummer of a way to lose that run. Alright, well, I guess that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm bummed out because I don't feel like we got enough, but to be fair, I don't actually think that was a particularly powerful run, at least not until we picked up the chaincast thing. And we did discover a new orb location. And we have a better sense of what's going on in the Western Underground. Like, this was not nothing. I just gotta, like, recalibrate my expectations a little bit, I think. Anyway, we're all done for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what the run yields before we know exactly what we're going to do with it. But there's still definitely a lot of weird stuff to discover and investigate. And we'll see you then.